Christina, and welcome to video number 3 in our Cricut Design Space series. If you missed the first 2 videos, they'll be linked down below in the YouTube description or in the blog post if you're on my blog. So in today's video, we're going to talk about working with images and how to use the different layers. Let's get started. I'm already on a canvas, and we're going to go ahead and head into images. We're going to talk all about where to find them and how to locate them and how to use them in this video. We're going to click on the images box on the side. And as you can see, I currently do not have a subscription to the Access account. This is a monthly or yearly, depending on how you want to pay for it, subscription that it gives you access to several cartridges, images, and as well as where you would also find your cartridges that you may have purchased in the past. So as you can see, some of these cost 99 cents, some of these are listed as purchase, and there's also free ones as well. If you click the little eye next to any of our images, it's going to tell you the cartridge that it's from, as well as if you need to buy the image, and you can also take you into the cartridge. So I'm just going to go ahead and click Buy Image, and it's going to ask you for your billing information. If I click on the cartridge, it's going to actually take us right into the cartridge and all of the images that are available in that cartridge. And there's also a way that you can purchase the cartridge as well. To get back to the images, I'm just going to go ahead and click on images in the upper right-hand side of the screen here, and it's going to take us back to our listing of images. You can also search by category. They have several different categories available. They have featured that show the free for the week, the most popular, and the recently added, as well as all the different categories. Things like anniversary, Christmas, family and people, Halloween, and so on. There's lots of different options there for us. And if you scroll down a little further, you can even look for brands. If you're an Anna Griffin fan, Lori Whitlock, you can find all of those down in the bottom here. So I'm just going to scroll back up to the top. The next part I wanted to show you is all about the cartridges. So in here, you can actually see all of the cartridges that Cricut has available. If you want to, you can filter these out. You can filter to the ones that are just your cartridges, so ones you've purchased and have uploaded to the system, ones you've purchased just from the design space. You can even take these images and sort just to look at ones that are free. You can also look at ones that are available just through Cricut Access. I'm going to go ahead and clear our filters and go back to images. When you have the images tab selected, you can go ahead and type in any font or any image that you might be looking for. So let's type in dog, and you'll see all of the images that pertain to dog. You can again filter this, so you're only looking for ones that are available by ownership. You can also do it by type if you're looking for 3D objects, backgrounds, frames, phrases, printables, and then you can also check by layers, whether it's a single layer or multiple layer. The other option we have is to filter and to actually change the view. So if we click, we can see less images, and if we click this again, we can see more. I like to have it on the more option. When you have the cartridges tab selected, you can also search in the cartridges. So if you were looking for a specific cartridge, say we wanted to do party cones, we can go ahead and search, and it's going to pull up the party cones and anything else that might pertain to that. You can also view all of the images that are available on the cartridge. All you have to do is click on where it says view all 46 images or however many images there are. Once you click on it, all of the images that are available on that cartridge will be there. If you haven't purchased the cartridge already, you'll have a buy cartridge, or it'll be available through the Access subscription. We're going to start now playing with our images. Even though I have not purchased this image, we can go ahead and use it in a project. When we go to cut our image, it will ask us to buy it. So I'm just going to go ahead and click the image because I want to use it. As you can see, it'll show up on the bottom of our screen down at the bottom. You can see that I already have one available that I was working with before. I'm just going to click the red X to get rid of it. And now we only have our leaf. All we have to do is click Insert Images. So here is our image. As you can see, there's 4 little icons around our image. The first one is an X to delete our image. This one, the little circle round with an arrow, is so we can rotate our image. And if we hold our shift key, it'll actually help us and snap our image into place. So if we just did it without holding shift, it's gonna be a little harder to get things to maybe stay center, but if you hold the shift key, it'll actually snap it into place for you. I'm gonna hit Control Z to undo. The other option that we have here, the other icon that shows, is a little double arrow pointing diagonal. When you click on that and drag your mouse, you can make your image larger and smaller, and it'll keep it proportioned. The other option is our lock key. If we click to unlock our key, we can actually see our other icon switched to 4 arrows going in all the directions. This one allows us to specifically change the height or the width of our image without it staying proportioned. And as you can see at the top of the screen here, our little lock in the size section is also unlocked. To lock it again, all you have to do is just click the lock, or you can click the lock at the top as well. I went ahead and selected another image so I can show you how to turn on and off the shadow feature. On our side over here, this is our layers panel. We have the option to group, ungroup, duplicate, and delete. We also, at the very bottom, have slice, weld, attach, flatten, and contour. We'll go over those in another video. So currently, we can see that my leaf, which is in a brown color right here, is open because there's an eye and there's no line through it. If we wanted to add a shadow, if our image comes in multiple layers, and most of the times the shadow is going to come in turned off. To turn it on, all we have to do is click on the eye and it'll turn the shadow piece on to our image. If we click ungroup, we can then pull our 2 pieces apart. As you can see, our images are done in different colors. This is great for when you're laying it out on your mat, and if you were cutting your leaf maybe in a green color and you wanted your leaf that shows in your image to coordinate with that, what you could do is just click the image and a color panel box will appear. We're going to go ahead and hit green. You also have the option to leave your image as a cut. You can write this image so you can draw it with a pen. You can score the image, or you can make it into a print and cut. We'll talk about those things later. Currently, our image is put in 2 different pieces. So let's go ahead and select both of our images and let's align them center. It automatically puts our leaf back into the section that we want it to be in, and we can group them together by hitting the group button right underneath where it says layers. We can ungroup them so they're 2 different images again. We can also take our mouse and drag over the images and connect them together. However, they'll still remain as 2 different pieces. So let's go ahead and center our images again by hitting align and center and group. And now it's back to 1 image. We still have the option to turn off the shadow piece and just leave our image as it is. If we want to duplicate our image, we can right click and hit copy, and then right click again and hit paste. We can hit the duplicate, which is right above our layers, and you can just keep clicking it as many times as you want to however many images you want to add. You can also do Control C, Control V, and the more that you hit the Control V is how many more copies you're going to add. I'm going to go ahead and hit undo. You can also hit Control Z, and then you can also go to where it says edit and do copy and paste from there as well. So there are several different ways that you can do copy and paste and duplicating your image. However, if you're just going to take this 1 image and just fill your page with that image, when you click make it to start your process of cutting, you can hit make it, and there's an option to duplicate your project. So I added 6, and it added 6 to our mat just when I hit apply. I'm going to go ahead and hit cancel because we're not ready to cut. And the last thing I wanted to show you is to delete our image. You can hit the red X right when you have your image selected, or you can hit the little garbage can on your layers panel just by clicking delete. So I hope you found today's video helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them down below in the YouTube description, or if you're on my blog, you can leave a comment. Thanks everybody for watching. If you're new to my channel, subscribe and hit the little bell to be notified when I post new videos. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye!